Hello and welcome to No Look Reviews, where we watch United games so you don't have to because of shit like this.
And
It's
this.
been a great old year and a half that we've been away, but things just don't change. So why don't we just dive into it, Ahil? What happened against Arsenal?
First game of the season, home, Old Trafford. The crowd is wild. Three new signings. One starts on the bench, unfortunately, Benjamin. And then Cunha and Mbuemo start. We had a bit of a defensive lineup, with Dalot starting at right back instead of Ahmad. And the rest of them, Bruno and Casemiro as the midfield two, which was a surprise to everyone. And Mount starting up front as a false nine. And switching around as like a number 10 with Cunha. The whole game, better team, more possession, more shots on goal, on target, whatever you want to call it, overall shots. I think better XG. I don't know the exact statistic for that. But
Yeah, you
what ends
did.
up happening is we actually conceded a corner kick. Why? Because of Arsenal and our beautiful goalkeeper and Bruno Fernandes, I guess. But yeah, Bandy could not punch the ball, and we just ended up conceding the fucking goal. It was beautiful to see it happen again, just as it did a couple times last year. And then we try to do the same thing in Arsenal's box, but what happens is Raya fights off the defenders and actually punches the ball away. So we do need a goalkeeper. Onana would have done the same thing. Onana wouldn't
Oh
have been
yeah,
strong enough.
100%.
Bandir wouldn't isn't strong enough. And our defensive setup in the corner kicks is really, really, really bad. So yeah, that pretty much sums up the game. Better team, but still lost. So some good takeaways from that, but either way, it was a loss, 0 points, and we start off the season with a bang. And second game of the season against Fulham. Akib?
So we actually started off pretty well, not gonna lie. Cunha had two big chances, hit the post, had a one-on-one against the keeper. Keeper saved that. But other than that, yeah, that was it. I think the first 10, 15 minutes, Fulham grew into the game. And then it was more like last season where they actually had control of the ball. It was as if we were Fulham and they were United of old. But I
Mm-hmm.
guess we're used to it by now, so shouldn't be a surprise to all of us. But in the 58th minute, Lenny Yoro, or maybe it could be a Muniz own goal, jumps and we have a corner. It's actually our turn. Delit kind of did what we did to or what Arsenal did to Bayern their last game, and kind of pushed the keeper aside so York has a free header. Take the lead 1-0, and then after that we just sit back.
Yep.
We don't create anything else for the rest of the game. In terms of lineups, it was the same except for Ahmad. Ahmad came in for Dalot, but then Amr makes the switch, he brings on Dalot, loses the ball, and Emil Smith Rowe, former Arsenal. So twice in 2 weeks, Arsenal have come to bite us in the ass. So
Yep.
yeah, it was a funny old game, and I mean, let's talk about the elephant in the room. This guy,
Mm-hmm.
our captain,
Yep.
fantastic, Bruno Fernandes.
Yep. The
Tries to
most.
argue with the
Yeah.
referee because the referee accidentally steps on his foot. And what does he do? He thinks he's Rooney of 2005 against Newcastle. He's going to fire it in the top corner. And this is exactly where the ball went. I
Yeah.
mean, this is where the ball started to go, and then it landed right above our 20 floor building. So, yeah, it's not good. I mean, 1 point in 2 games. It doesn't look any bright going forward. We have City and Chelsea coming up. We'll talk about that a bit later.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's that, man. And I think Fulham could have scored a lot more. They targeted Bindier
Yep.
again. Muniz missed 3 or 4 headers in the back post. It could have been
Mm-hmm.
a very, very different game. But here
Yep.
we are, 1-1 against Fulham. So let's talk about the next one, Ayo. Who got next?
Yeah. We got Grimsby Town next for the EFL Cup, and then Burnley to follow that. Then Man City and Chelsea. Let's do some predictions, Kish, shall we?
All
Grimsby
right, let's
Town.
let's.
What do you think?
I think Benjamin Sesko will actually get a start.
Fingers crossed. I hope so
Fingers
too,
crossed.
because we do need a number nine. We have not played with a proper number nine in the last couple years. I don't know exactly when Ronaldo left, but actually Cavani after that was the proper number nine. But we haven't had any good ones since. Rashford had a decent spell on and off here and there. Martial was all
Yeah.
pretty fucked up. Uh, But yeah, we haven't had anyone after that. Hoyland had a good spell a little bit when he joined, but nothing really since. Xerxes just shows off a little bit here and there as a false nine, as we say.
False
Um,
striker.
false striker, yeah. But we never really saw anything. So hopefully,
Yeah.
Benjamin Sesko starts off like Holland did this season, like Ektikite did this season, Ekitike or whatever the fuck his name is. Uh, like what's his face, Gyökeres did this season, but Sesko is the youngest of them all, I think, and the
Yeah.
least proven player, at least in terms of the goals and assists that he had last season. So fingers crossed, he comes in, scores, gets some confidence in, and builds on from there. So yeah, I
Let's
think we
score, Rahil. Yeah, what's the
score.
score?
I'm not gonna say a score, bro. We're just gonna win. I just hope we win. I can't say
You
shit at this point. I'm gonna get caught off. After all, people are gonna come back shitting on me. But yeah, Burnley. Next up,
Burnley.
Premier League. What do you think?
Burnley at home. I think we're gonna win.
Do
I
you
think we're
think?
gonna win
You do
because the
think?
next two games we're not gonna win. So I think we're due a win. It's been a while. I'm actually gonna predict. I think it's gonna be 3-1.
3-1?
Yeah.
If Sesko comes in, starts the game, and he actually has some confidence, if Mainu maybe makes an appearance out of one of these games, he hasn't gotten even 1 minute since the
Yeah.
season
He has it.
started. Surprising because he was supposed to be our future. I don't know what happened, but apparently he's fighting Bruno for the spot, and you know how Bruno's doing right now, so I'm hoping that he gets the spot. But yeah, should be a decently easier win,
Hmm.
especially that we're home and it's just a side that was promoted into the Premier League. Man City away at the Etihad. Holland.
That's
that
gonna be his exact face at the end of that game. Although I mean,
yeah,
City's not invincible. We've seen Spurs just completely wipe the floor off of them. So,
yep.
but I don't think we have enough to beat City.
There's one thing. Donnarumma might be their keeper by that point. And any
Yeah.
chance we have of scoring goals might go to the fucking bin. So
Yeah. As is, we can't score a goal to save our lives. So
exactly. So we're probably not going to score. They might score a goal or two, which they don't usually do on us. We always concede a goal. There's no surprise about that. 2 games, 0 clean sheets, 2 goals conceded, and
yeah.
only 1 goal scored. So statistically, we will probably lose that game. Um, but we a lot of times show up against Man City. So let's see how that goes. But probably a loss. That's on the record. Chelsea home, I think.
I think Chelsea's gonna be home, but yeah, more of the same.
More
This
of the
dude.
same. Yeah. Chelsea started off pretty poorly the season. I guess the first game wasn't that great, but the second game they actually showed up.
They
Cole
did, man.
Palmer was injured and they really messed up the other team.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Joao
that was
Pedro
a great
looks
result.
dangerous. You know,
Yeah.
I think he's gonna have a big season at Chelsea, and
Yeah.
I think they're gonna do well. I think
Yeah.
Chelsea overall they're gonna do well this season.
Yeah. People are predicting Chelsea in the top 4 with Man City, Arsenal, and Liverpool, obviously. So
Yeah.
that is the consensus around the world, and let's see how it goes amongst the fans. Yeah, moving on. These are our predictions. We're going to do the next ones in the next set of videos. And for now, we have the awards as we usually do. Clown of the Week and Player of the Week.
All right.
I,
If you ask me about clown of the week after the Arsenal game, it would have been only one dude. I don't know if you can guess who it was gonna be, but
and but please,
take a guess. Take a guess.
come on. I don't really want to.
All right. So I don't know if you saw what happened at the end of the game. One certain individual thought he was Prime Paul Scholes from
Yep,
2002, and he was gonna hit a bullet from 35 yards
yep.
when he had two options. He could have played Cunha through. He could have played Ahmad through. He could have had
And
an
Buemo's also
equalizer.
there, I think. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, Manu Ugarte. But Bruno had a shocker against Fulham.
yeah,
Dalo had a shock against Fulham, and Bayindir has just been shaky both games.
yeah,
So it's weird because like there's so many contenders. It just shows us how shit the start has been.
yeah.
But I'm gonna give it to Bruno. I think.
I think
Yeah,
so. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
After
he's been.
the Fulham game, he deserves to be the clown of the week. Being our captain, he should do somewhat better. If he's not confident taking the penalty, just give it to someone else. We have Cunha now. We have Mbuemo. They're both really good at second
Yeah,
pieces. We have Ahmad. He can probably fucking put a ball in. Just give it to Euro. He had the best game of his fucking life. He would have scored the penalty, but I guess that's not happening. Yeah, player of the week. I will start off with that. The best performances we've seen. Arsenal was Delict, and for Fulham, it was Euro. So two very, very good central defenders. Euro
hmm
being as young as he is and only getting better day by day. There's a funny statistic that I saw. Euro has been with us for the last 12, 13 or so months, and he was injured for part of it. But every game that he started, he's never won any of them.
is this just league?
I don't know exactly, but I heard. I
I
don't know if it
think
was league.
yeah,
They
it might
didn't
just be
specify it
league,
was league,
but that
but
is
that's crazy. That's a crazy stat.
that's a wild stat.
That's a crazy stat. But I mean,
That is a wild stat.
he's been playing through it. He's only getting better. He's showing his skills, his
Yeah,
like positives, his like. I mean, he's young, so he does make mistakes here and there. But even today against like yesterday against Fulham, we saw the tackle that he made.
yeah,
Running back, he was behind the striker. He stretches his foot across and actually clears the ball. That shows what he can do. And he also basically got us a goal, even though it was technically an own goal from Muniz. But
yeah.
Euro's the one who got to the header, and he was pretty fucking jumping pretty high, So kudos to him. That's the player of the week for me. What about you?
All right, I'm gonna have a bit of a different take.
Okay.
For me, Mount has been the best outfield player that we've had for the first two games.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah. I
I
think
mean,
between him and Cunha, I think those two have been really solid.
yeah,
Like
for sure.
whether it's pressing, chance creation, I think those two have. I think they gel really well. And it's
Yeah.
gonna be interesting because when Sheshko comes in, I think Mount's gonna be the one to drop. So let's see how his season goes. But for the
Yeah.
first two games, Mount's been really solid. Dillard's been really solid. Cunha, like it's hot and cold. He starts off games
hmm
well, but like he doesn't create anything usually in the second half. So
Yeah,
I
I
would say
think
Mount and Dillard are have been my players of the week.
yeah, when our momentum's with us, Cunha is probably our best player up front. Like he's actually
Yeah.
moving around, creating stuff. Like he's all over the place. He's helping press and everything, dropping deep, carrying the ball, even like he did against Arsenal. Like everything. But yeah, surprising. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from Mount or Cunha's game time. They've been really well. They've done really well. Started off really well, but no goals, mm, decent amount of chances and no goals. It's just
Yeah.
not good enough for me. But the way Euro and Delict have been performing, I think our defenders are doing better job than our
hmm
attackers and of course our midfield and our goalkeeper. They have not been well. But yeah, moving on. The big six, the big games, the surprising contenders and the surprising matches. What do you think?
So right off the bat, Tottenham winning both of their opening games, especially against City, but I feel like they're always a thorn in City's path. So maybe you should have expected that. But I mean, good start for Thomas Frank. You know, two
Yeah,
wins off two. Liverpool, we all knew that they would be performing really well. Arsenal crashing leads 5-0, but you know, Jacques has 2 goals now, so
yeah,
it's gonna add a lot of confidence to his game.
yeah.
And yeah, they might just do it. They might just do it this year. You never know.
Uh, I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna do it. I think Saka went off injured, so if Saka's injured, that's a big loss to them.
But
But
you know who's coming in to replace him?
I don't know if he can exactly replace Saka, but Eze is a great player.
Yeah, he has
Arsenal
great
dip,
output. So
yeah. Arsenal really depends on Saka, and even Odegaard went down injured. So I don't know. I
yeah,
haven't heard about how long they're going to be out for, if they're going to be out for too long or anything. But that's going to definitely hurt them.
hmm
All right. Next up, Chelsea. Started off really slow, as I mentioned before,
yeah,
and then second game, just out of nowhere. No Cole Palmer, injured in the warm up. While Pedro comes in, Delap goes on striker. 5-0.
yeah. I think
Easy
yeah, they scored
win.
5. Yeah,
Yeah, crazy. And I think all of the goals were from different players all over the pitch. Caicedo scored, Enzo Fernandez
Yeah.
scored, Joao, Joao Pedro scored, I think. But yeah, just all over the pitch. It's just it was a great performance by them, dominant as hell, and the other team could not do anything else. They couldn't find anything during the game. But yeah, another statistic: Tottenham, Thomas Frank, 2 games, 2 wins, back-to-back wins. Amram has yet to win back-to-back games for United with United.
All right. So yeah, why don't we spend some time on Amram? I mean,
Yeah.
you spoke about Lenny Yoro not having a win under his name,
Yep.
and I don't blame him. I mean, you look at the way we've been set up since last season. There's
Yep.
been exactly zero changes. You know,
Mhm.
exactly zero changes. He hasn't changed anything about his system.
Nope.
I don't know if you heard Marco Silva in his press conference after the game. I mean, it was very similar to how Arne Slot dissected Ten Hag's plan when we played Liverpool early last season.
Yeah.
Like he basically just outlined the entire game plan of Ruben Amorim and how anyone can beat United. Because Amorim's not going to change; he's not going to adapt. So I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know what's going to happen. As long as we play Casemiro and Bruno as the two in the middle,
That's
I think
definitely
teams
not
are
gonna
going to
work.
find it really easy to play against us.
Yeah. We have two really big weaknesses: the goalkeeper and the midfield.
Yeah.
Amram has publicly apparently asked for a midfielder, and we also definitely need a goalkeeper. We are on our way to sign a goalkeeper though, so hopefully that changes things, and hopefully one of the goalkeepers goes out because we do not need 4 goalkeepers,
Yeah.
especially 4 shit goalkeepers or 3 shit goalkeepers out of them. But no midfield signings yet, nothing, and we also don't have any outgoings apart from Rashford, obviously, who went out
Hmm.
on loan. That was a big win, but we'll see how long that goes for and if it's actually a permanent move away to Barcelona. It would be great for him. It would be great for us. So hopefully that happens. 2 things that might happen: Anthony might go and Hoyland might go. Real Betis is still trying to talk to us, try to kind of make a deal out of it. Sancho and Chelsea, not Sancho, Garnacho and Chelsea. That might also happen. That's still trying to be
Yeah.
done. And Hoyland to Napoli actually seems the most likely to happen before the end of the window. So Hoyland's probably going to go back to where he came from, Italy, and he's probably going to bang in goals with De Bruyne and McSauce.
Oh,
So
we
that
want to
will
take a couple
be
of seconds about McSauce because we didn't do this podcast when he had the breakthrough season at Napoli.
that
So,
was
all right,
that
left as
was
United bench player. You know, a lot of people didn't want him at United because okay, he's an average midfielder.
yep.
And what has happened in Italy, Ahil?
He has become a Ballon d'Or contender. He is a nominee in the Ballon d'Or list. He's actually one of the names up there, which is crazy because none of United's players actually made it to the list. Even our best player, Bruno Fernandes,
Yeah,
has not made it to that list, but McSauce did because he won the league, because he was probably the player of the team.
he
Like he
was
was the
the
player of the
not
season. Yeah.
just team, he was the player of the
Hmm.
league.
That's crazy. He had a great season. I mean, we already saw those skills when he was playing at United. He played in the number 10 role or the striker role, kind of like around there, and he was banging headers. He was always in the right position. First touch finishes, second touch finishes, just crazy ball control, crazy finishing. So I'm not surprised at all with that part of his game. But him running through defenses like he's fucking Thierry
Yeah,
Henry, that's a big surprise. So
yeah.
I don't know what else to say. He's had a great season, and good for him.
And looks
Happy
like he
for him.
started off this season with a bang too.
Yep, scored another header right in the middle of the box, right on the penalty spot, close to the penalty spot. And De Bruyne also scored on that game. Crazy lucky goal, but a goal's a goal.
Yeah,
So great start for him too at Napoli. It's been it's been a hell of a ride for McTominay. I think he's happy.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to talk about one more team before we
Mhm.
kind of close off. West Ham. So it's yeah, been trashed by Sunderland opening day.
Yep.
Again, I don't know if you want to consider that surprising because of the squad that they're building this year, Sunderland. But yeah, West Ham got trashed on the opening day and then got trashed by Chelsea.
Yeah.
So
I
I
mean,
don't know. Things aren't looking good for them. They have this huge Olympic stadium. Might get relegated.
I think so. A lot of people are actually predicting, or at least saying that
Yeah,
they're going to be near the bottom, near the relegation zone. So they're definitely going to be fighting that battle for the rest of the season. Everton was also one of the names, but they actually did well this week. So
yeah,
it might be a bit more likely that West Ham ends up in the bottom three instead of Everton. They're probably going to end up higher up the table. And Sunderland starting off decently well. They still lost their second game, but I think
yeah,
they have a chance. I think they're doing some good work and they will end up probably surviving that. And it'll be a long time since teams from the championship actually survived their first season of the Premier League.
yeah. No, you're
Yeah,
right.
it's been a while since that, so we are hoping for that. But yeah, I think that's that. Before
Yeah.
we go, Amarim in or out?
Oh, we're doing this now.
Just a one word. We don't have to
Yeah.
explain
Okay.
anything. Nothing. Nothing. Just
Out.
one word.
Out.
I'll say in. As
Right?
usual, we're differing opinions. And we shall discuss this later in another video once it's probably like midway through the season and we'll see how it goes. But yeah,
Yeah. But
thanks so
yeah,
much
you
for
let us
watching,
know what you
folks.
think.
Yeah,
Yeah, comment below. Let us know, and we'll see you next week.
like, comment, subscribe. See you later.